Fans, friends, and family of Abney Park, assuming you guys can hear us, thank you for coming to our Abney Park Technoshanties concert. This is going to be a little bit unusual concert for Abney Park in these streaming concerts in the fact that this time we're focusing the whole first half of our show completely on sea shanties. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to play some Abney Park shanties, and we're going to play some, well, that's an odd shot. We're going to... Oh yeah, we got all kinds of crazy stunts coming up for you. I'm gonna save that for a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna play a whole bunch of Abney Park shanties. We're gonna play a bunch of traditional pirate sea shanties. It's gonna be fantastic.
I thought this was the anime song concert.
No, we'll save that for another time. Okay, so you guys ready to go? All right, let's do this. Here we go. Breaking, legs aching, and neck, and this whole ruddy ship is a huge creaking wreck. Flown 10,000 miles with this stone in our side, though the wind steady is strong with no clouds in the skies. With the ropes creaking, ships leaking, sails are on fire, and this whole bloody ship we go up like a pyre. Got smiles on our faces, we've seen this before. No telling just now what we have in store. With a backstabbing, loot-nabbing, plans behind doors, running row on the rum and depleting our stores. Into who's on the side and who's ready to flip. When we hit the next port, the whole crew could jump ship. With the moods flaring, crews glaring, cutthroats the lot, and the paranoid captain always smelling a plot. We worked hard on this journey, but there's no land in sight, and before it's all ended, there could be a fight. Aching, backs breaking, legs aching, and neck, and this whole ruddy ship is a huge creaking wreck. Flown 10,000 miles with this stone in our side, though the wind steady is strong with no clouds in the skies. With the ropes creaking, ships leaking, sails are on fire, and this whole bloody ship could go up like a pyre. Got smiles on our faces, we've seen this before. No telling just now what do we have in store? On a dead man's chest. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. Drink at the devil and 10 for the rest. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. The boat was fixed with the bosun's spike, and the bosun brain with the marlin spike, and Doogie's throat was cut belie. It had been ripped by fingers tin, and there they lay, oh good dead men, like a break of day in the buzzard kid. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. On the whole ship's list. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. The dead have been damned and the rest gone west. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. Forgive speed with the hub and pull, and the pedal feed in the middle hole. Nothing less simple as he can show. And there they lay, our soggy skies, tipping all the bit up staring eyes, with the bucks sunset and the power sunrise. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. Men of them stiff and stark. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. 10 to the crew at the murder mark. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. With a cutlass swipe or an ounce of lead, or a yawning hole in the battered head, and discovers a blood of a rotting red. And there they lay, at damn the eyes, all lookouts clapped on paradise, all souls down to the country wise. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. On a dead man's chest. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. Drink at the devil and 10 for the rest. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. Wrap them all in the mainsail tight. Twice 10 turns of a hazard's bite, and they heave them over and out of sight. With a yo-heave-ho and fare thee well. Sudden plunge in a sullen swell, 10 fathoms deep on the road to hell. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. Woo! That was a lot of fun. Whew. All right, you guys want to do some more shanties?
More shanties.
Because we're going to do some more shanties.
We should do the last shanty.
We could do the last shanty. Hey, you guys want to hear some pirate jokes? So I was going to get my ears pierced like a pirate because they were having a really good price. They're going to charge me $1 an ear.
Wait. Oh, shoot. How much?
They're going to charge me $1 an ear. Why did he learn the trombone? All right, shall we play the last shanty? All right, this one was actually recommended by one of you guys when I was, sort of having my whole big burst of inspiration to do all these old shanties. One of you guys suggested, I wish I'd have written down who it was, that I cover this one. I'd never heard it before, and it's a freaking great song. Just love it. So here it is, the last shanty.
But there'll be more after this.
Before they told me often when I was just a lad, a sailor's life is very hard, the food is always bad. But now I joined the Navy, I'm aboard a man of war, and now I find a sailor ain't a sailor anymore. Don't haul on the rope to climb up the mast. If you see a sailing ship, it might be your last. Just keep your civvies ready for another run ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor and a sailor anymore. Of our mess, he said we had it soft. It wasn't like that in his day when he was up aloft. We liked our bunks and sleeping bags, and what's a hammock for? Lying on the deckhead or flying on the floor. Don't haul on the rope to climb up the mast. If you see a sailing ship, it might be your last. Just keep your civvies ready for another run ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor ain't a sailor anymore. They gave us an older snap, they can do it right. They gave us a radio, we think all day and night. We know our codes and ciphers, but what's the semi for? A bunting tosser doesn't toss a bunting anymore. Don't haul on the rope to climb up the mast. If you see a sailing ship, it might be your last. Just keep your civvies ready for another run ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor ain't a sailor anymore. piston engine that first went up and down. Then with more technology the engine went around. We know a steam and diesels, but what's the maniac for? A stoker ain't a stoker with a shovel anymore. Don't haul on the rope, don't climb up the mast. If you see a sailing ship, it might be your last. Just keep your civvies ready for another run ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore. A day, and that's your bleeding loss. Now we've got an extra one because they stopped the tot. We'll put our civvy clothes and we'll find a pub ashore. A sailor's just a sailor like a sailor was before. Don't haul on the rope, don't climb up the mast. If you see a sailing ship, it might be your last. Just keep your civvies ready for another run ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore. It's a damn tough life full of toil and strife we whalermen undergo. And we don't give a damn when we spend our days in the dawn of wind did blow. For we're homeward bound from the Arctic town to the Ludwig tall and free. And we don't give a damn when we drink our rum with the girls of old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, we boys, down to old Maui. And we're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Once more we sail with another lee gale towards our island home. Our mainmast sprung, our whaling's done, and we ain't got far to roam. 6 hellish months we've passed away on the cold Comanche Sea. Now we're bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, down to old Maui. And we're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Once more we sail with northerly gale to the ice and the wind and the rain. Them coconut fronds, them tropical lands we soon shall see again. Our stuns and bones are carried away, what care we for that sound? A living gale is after us, and thank God we're homeward bound. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. How soft the breeze to the island tree, though the ice is far astern. Them tropical mates, the native glades, is awaiting our return. Even now their big brown eyes look out, it's undying day to see. Our baggy sails running for the gales, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, we boys, down to old Maui. And we're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, we boys, down to old Maui. And we're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Willing to do to you Spanish ladies, for willing to do you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail to old England, but we hope in a short time we'll see you again. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar across the salt sea, till we struck soundings in the channel of old England. From ocean to the cities is 35 leagues. let every man drink up his full coffer, and let every man drink off his full glass. We'll drink and be jolly and drown melancholy. Here's to the health of each true-hearted lass. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar across the South Sea, till we struck soundings in the channel of old England. From ocean to the cities, 35 leagues. We hove our ship for the wind from the southwest. We hove our ship, deep soundings to take. 'Twas 45 fathoms with a white sandy bottom, and we steered off the main yard of the channel did make. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar across the South Sea, till we struck soundings in the channel of old England. From Belgium to the cities is 35 leagues. And the signal was made for the Grand Fleet to anchor, all in the Downs that night for to lie. So stand by your stubbers, see clear your shank painter, on all your clew garnets, the drum stacks and shit. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar across the South Sea, till we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From ocean to the cities is 35 leagues. Now let every man drink off his full bumper, and let every man drink off his full glass. We'll drink and be jolly and drown melancholy, and here's to the health of each true-hearted lass. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar across the South Sea, till we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From ocean to the cities is 35 leagues. Wow, that sounded good. I must have the funnest job in the world. I am not even kidding. So, Sky, you and Aleda started doing this thing at the end. I think it's the two of you guys, where you're harmonizing that long, drawn-out melody towards the end. Would you guys be willing to play a little of that for me now? Because I've never heard it by itself, and it was so beautiful. Is it? Yeah, that's what it was.
Good.
That was great. See, that was so great. You guys just started making that up during the last practice, and I'm like, it's so good.
Just like in days of yore.
Just in the days of yore. All right, you know what we should do? Let's play another shanty.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Shocking.
This is an Abney Park ether shanty, meaning it's about airship pirates, not sea pirates. This song is very old. Can't remember what album it's from, but it's called Scupper Shanty.
It's from Aether Shanties. No. It's not.
That would be easy.
It's from Ancient World, actually, I think.
Is it from Ancient World? Oh, yeah, I think it's the second track on Ancient World. All right, anyway, without further ado, Scupper Shanty. Watchman slipped too early in my cabin, roused the crew, there's something up ahead. So I slipped into the misty morning. Bring your swords, I whispered to my men. Hold your head up, keep your head up. Hold your sword up, fight, fight, fight. When you sleep, keep one eye open. Know your friends, but watch them tight. Through the mists, a vagueness of the ships, a dozen strong, too strong to turn and fight. Saw the coastline where she shouldn't be. Some sailor changed our position in the night. Hold your head up, keep your head up. Hold your sword up, fight, fight, fight. When you sleep, keep one eye open. Know your friends, but watch them tight. I hope I loaded my gun, I know I'm loaded with rum. My fear is low, but I ought to know that the world is full of scum. I hope I loaded my gun, I know I'm loaded with rum. My fear is low, but I ought to know that the world is full of scum. The pilot's gone, slipped silent from his post. All that's left, a note pinned to the wheel. Took a crack boat, took some crew, I took some gold, I'm sure that you can heal. Hold your head up, keep your head up. Hold your sword up, fight, fight, fight. When you sleep, keep one eye open. Know your friends, but watch them tight. Hold your head up, keep your head up. Hold your sword up, fight, fight, fight. When you sleep, keep one eye open. Know your friends, but watch them tight. I hope I loaded my gun, I know I'm loaded with rum. My fear is low, but I ought to know that the world is full of scum. I hope I loaded my gun, I know I'm loaded with rum. My fear is low, but I ought to know that the world is full of scum, scum, scum. Ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was Billow T. Winds blew down and the bow blew down, boy, my bullet was blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging's done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. Captain called all hands and swore, we'll take that whale in tow. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side and fought her, then she dived below. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. But his prayer was freed, the captain's mind was not afraid. That he belonged to the whaleman's creed, she took that ship in tow. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack and tight once more. All the boats were lost to 4, but still the wheel did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tug is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tug is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tug is done, we'll take our leave and go. I got a whale of a tale to tell you lads, a whale of a tale or two, about the flapping fish and the girls I loved on nights like this with the moon above. Whale of a tale and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo. There was Mermaid Minnie, I met her down in Madagascar. She would kiss me anytime that I would ask her. Then one evening a flame of love blew out, blew me down and picked me up. She swapped me for a trout. I got a whale of a tale, I tell you lads, whale of a tale or two, about the flapping fish and the girls I loved on nights like this with the moon above. Whale of a tale and it's all true, swear by my tattoo. There was Typhoon Tessie, I met her off the coast of Java when she kissed me. A bubble looked like molten lava. Then she gave me the scare of my young life. Blew me down and picked me up. She was the captain's wife. I got a wheel of a tale to tell you lads, wheel of a tale or two, about the flapping fish and the girls I loved on nights like this with the moon above. Wheel of a tale and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo. Well, there was Hurricane Hannah. She had a look that spelled out danger. My heart quivered when she whispered, hey there stranger. Got her trinkets sailors can't afford, and when I'd spent my last red cent, she dropped me overboard. Ooh. I tell you lads, wheel of a tale or two, about the flapping fish and the girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. Wheel of a tale and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo.
That ends the cruise portion.
Oh, that song's so much fun.
That was sure to tip your waitress.
Yeah. Okay, so let's play some Abney Park songs now. We just did 4,000 shanty. Well, let's play some non-shanty Abney Park songs.
What did you guys think of those?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Isabella, tell us what people are saying. People at home, type in what you guys thought of the shanties. What do you think?
Be specific.
Oh, you like the one that Christina played on the most with piano?
Isabella's waiting to read the... Any comments yet?
They haven't got it.
Oh, because there's about a 10-second delay.
Yeah,
so
there's a delay, right. They're waiting to hear your question.
Everyone's saying love them, thumbs up pirates, singing along, of course.
Yay!
Definitely digging it. Love them.
Fantastic.
Is there like one person that's like just thumbs down emoji?
No, now you're going to make somebody do that.
That would make my night.
It's going to be some crabby person who's going to be like, yeah, I hate him.
He's on his phone like, bro. Play reboot.
So what you guys don't know, and what actually surprised us, was that Carrie decided to learn to play penny whistle just to do these sea shanties. And this had the band very nervous. But he ended up being really amazing. Can you give us a little penny whistle? Can anybody do a Bilbo impression?
I don't remember how that goes.
This is my Bilbo
Going
impression.
on an adventure.
This is my Bilbo impression.
Okay. I think that was Smeagol.
No, that was when he was like going after the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and his face was all like, yeah.
Who are you to tell me what to do with my own things? You kind of got the eye makeup of just when he got spooky. All right. Let's play a song because we're probably boring people. do this life at all. It's gonna need to be fun. Had my feeling I'm done, so very done complaining. We've had a share of bad luck, don't sit around thunderstruck. We've had to keep this show alive. It's not the time to feel bad, not the mood to be mad. So let's just stop complaining. I'll come out of the darkness, see the light of day, see the world of shadows, so very, very far away. I'll come out of the darkness, see the light of day, see the world of shadows, so very, very far away. Scott, you ready for a camera? He wakes up in the early morning. It takes his first elixir. It makes his brain speed up, and he works all day till it's done. And then the whistle blows, and he wakes in a bad mood. So it takes his next elixir, and now he smiles and he swears that he feels real happy. He wants to dance the night away. Looked in the mirror and he says this has got out of hand. I look like I'm 50 years older and I feel like I'm hit by a truck. But still he swears he's gotta kick the elixir. Still he has to get through the day. And so he smiles and he swears and uncorks the next bottle. Wants to dance the night away. In the early morning, it takes his first elixir. It makes his brain speed up, and he works all day till it's done. And then the whistle blows, and he wakes in a bad mood. So it takes his next elixir, and now he smiles and he swears that he feels real happy. He wants to dance the night away. was a lot of fun. You guys might have noticed we got a new little gimmick for the show. The
It's not a gimmick. It's a
strap-on camera. What's an appropriate way to put this?
professional, serious piece of
What
technology.
does this look like if we do? Can we do a mic camera? Well, that's a whole lot of the captain. How do we? Yeah, you're good. Hit back camera 4. Let's see what it looks like.
I don't like that.
Christina doesn't like being that close to me, apparently. Hit camera 4 again. Oh, there we go. That's a good shot. Okay. This is going to fall off sometime during this next show.
You got 2 hands, so you can adjust it.
This is true. All right, so let's try this version. Here we go. Esoteric, I believe. All right. Hey, Bella, can you go back to camera 4 for a second? Hold on just a second. I gotta... In the back street, a bare feet, backwater byways, off-road, in code, not major highways. A new homes, say homes, pendantic pathogen. Or for the connoisseur, it's the Lord of Rebels, Vatican. Esoterica. This is never made for all of you, just all of us. Esoterica. Hope that you enjoy the view from the bus. A vagabond steamship charting the Amazon. Aficionado in a grotto building at Summertone. Paleontologist, muse kissed the sting of mastodon. I think you get the drift. All shift, shut up and sing my song. Esoterica. This is never made for all of you, just all of us. Esoterica. I hope that you enjoy the view from the bus. This ain't elitist, it's more defeatist. I mean, you're welcome here. If you don't take the groove, it's fine to move, I don't need to win. But if you do like a crew, to feel that you're not fine. If it fits to you and nothing feels askew, maybe you're a fan. Esoterica. This is never made for all of you, just all of us. Esoterica. I hope that you enjoy the view from the bus. Esoterica. This is never made for all of you, just all of us. Esoterica. Only made in all of you, just all of us. Esoterica. I hope that you enjoy the view from the bus. Okay, well, so being your own cameraman at the same time as singing, not the easiest job in the world. Let's get this back on the guitar and do Rum Talking, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the shredder. I want to have it on Rum Talking.
You want to have it on Rum Talking?
Oh, what about Airship Pirates though?
What
Can we do that?
give me some more cable.
Okay, I guess we're not doing that yet.
We're not, what, Henny?
Next time.
You're not
Oh, it's
doing
next
it
on
yourself,
Airship
but-
Pirates?
Yeah.
Who's a stickler? Oh.
We're gonna need 4 of these cameras for the next show. I want the camera. I want the camera.
Who wants the camera for airship?
I think.
Gary, do you want for your ukulele?
I play trumpet.
You play trumpet? All right, let's do that. That thing's sticking on your trumpet.
Oh no, it's not gonna. Oh, maybe it will.
It's gonna be so heavy.
No, you just hold it. Yeah, I'll just hold it.
We did not practice this part.
Give us a little camera for it. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, horn's eye view.
Horny vision.
Great. All right, let's. So we're gonna do airship pirates, huh? All right, that's what the list says. Here we go. Flies high in the air, bags tight. A fuse loop with the skies are bright. A prop spinning all through the night. Oh well, low on cash, we're seeing another target. Goggles down and my cannon's up. My blood starts pumping as I drain my cup. And gear the wheel is spin and I turn the spill around. Oh, way above ground, but we're cruising on a target. Flying jib is filled with air. Each into ships filled with despair. Heaving up, a broadside's bare. Cannons flare, but it's just to show a muscle. A steady engine doesn't need to burn. She tries to flee and she tries to turn. Grappling fire, grab a hold. She's starting to roll, but we've got her on a lead. Crew of drunken pilots, but they own their airship pirates. One full of hot air and we're starting to rise. With a terror of the skies, with a digger to ourselves. With the crew of drunken pilots, but they own their airship pirates. One full of hot air and we're starting to rise. Terror of the skies, with a digger to ourselves now. The swords are sharpened, but we're ready to sin. 3 miles up, we're about to swing aboard. My tether's made of leather, so I'm not about to fall here. Social bear in my boots at deck. No cash, no crew, no, not a speck. Grape shots made this bird a wreck. Put a guns below deck, shows a crew and nothing off with the crew of drunken pilots. For they own the airship pirates. One full of hot air and we're starting to rise. With the terror of the skies, with a danger to ourselves. With the crew of drunken pilots. For they own the airship pirates. One full of hot air and we're starting to rise. With the terror of the skies, with a danger to ourselves now. Okay, I think the handheld camera is officially too much power. There was one point where Sky is filming a Leda, and then all of a sudden Bella's in the background trying to get out of the shot. It was great. run on the wrong side of life. I'm the one that you fear when you hold your wife. I run where the darker crowds run, on the rain-swept streets where the black rain runs. Where the darker kids play, I'm the one who goes out when you and your day. I dance where the darker crowds dance, in the pitch black clubs in a closed entrance. I see things the darker kids see, though you wouldn't believe all that's happened to me. I dance where the darker crowds dance, in the pitch black clubs in a closed entrance. This our time, the nights are dead. We'll dance this fading light away. Side of life, I'm the one that you fear when you hold your wife. I run where the darker crowds run, on the rain-swept streets where the black rain runs. I see things the darker kids see, though you wouldn't believe all that's happened to me. I dance where the darker crowds dance, in the pitch black clubs in a closed entrance. This our time, the nights are dead. We'll dance this fading life away. This our time, the nights are dead. We'll dance this fading life away. Bella, bring up a little more house light for this. Or not. Well, we're going to be in the dark for a second then. This next song is a little song we like to call, am I right? It's the rum talking? Yes. All right, here we go. Hold on, this guy needs his camera. All right, shall we give it a shot? See what this sounds like? All right, we better hit it because the lights won't come on until we start. Well, I meant well when I told him to go to hell. I can't say that I'm always right, but that's what I said that night, when the drink seemed to loosen my tongue. But everything he said unusually stung, so I told him to go to hell. I can't say that night ended well. He broke a bottle on the edge of the bar. I took off my jacket and doused my cigar. And after kicking stools out of the way, oh, the rest was child's play. My face was red, my blood was hot. I wanted him dead, oh, wanted a lot. My face was red, my blood was hot, but it wasn't the rum talking. for attack. He ran across the room at top speed, but that bastard wasn't gonna see me bleed. Took up my tongue and I stuck out my boot. I let to topple that horrible road. He stepped over and turned in a rage. I wanna see the monster end in a cage. My face was red, my blood was hot. I wanted him dead, oh, I wanted a lot. My face was red, my blood was hot, but it wasn't the rum talking. That jackass threw him out on the street, but in an instant he was back on his feet. Well, he took his bow and knife and slashed at my gut, but that's when I noticed that his eyes were shut. Something behind me about the size of a truck held my assailant before me thunderstruck. The roadhouse bouncer stepped all hot from the bar. I guess this battle wouldn't get too far. Was red, my blood was hot. I wanted him dead, oh, I wanted a lot. My face was dead, my blood was hot, but it wasn't the wrong talking. My face was red, my blood was hot. I wanted him dead, oh, I wanted a lot. My face was red, my blood was hot, but it wasn't the wrong talking. Was it the wrong talking? Was it the wrong talking?
All right, hold on. Before we start that song, I gotta pick up my instrument.
It's getting.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Alright, that's kind of in tune. Because of the heat, it's not my fault. Alright, that's the only string I play. I remembered it. Alright, let's try this song.
We've been playing practice.
I know. Drops low, paints the sky a bloody red, and the wind begins to blow, and the day is dead. Your foot's on his shed, your armor's on the ground. You become the real you for once, and you long to hear the sound. Found your escape, feel the shake, shake the daytime, feel your pulse, time found your escape, feel the ground, shake, shake the daytime, feel your pulse. This is you after hours, fishnets torn, nylon smudged. Will you smell of sweat and bottled flowers? You're immune to being judged, so you tromp down the cobble streets, bare shoulders, naked smiles, jumping, spinning, rising, pulls you out of all your days of trial. Found your escape, feel the feel, share, feel, found, feel, oh, share, oh, feel.
As we go, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We're Abney Park. Good night.
Our show is definitely over.
We're leaving the stage right now.
We
Wait.
absolutely would not play any more songs if you screamed really loud.
I hear something coming from through the ethers from across the planet. What is that I hear? Could somebody?
It's the sound of 1,000 laptops shutting. Suddenly, I felt a great disturbance in the force.
As if millions of fans shut it out in disgust.
And then we're silent.
And then we're silent. All right. How about we play a couple of more songs?
Yeah.
Let's do... Oh, I have an idea. What if we played Sleep Isabella with a camera on Isabella the entire song? You can't see her squirming and giggling right now, so that's not going to happen.
Well, she just has to be asleep the whole time.
She's like, at your concert, that's easy.
You know, I just realized with all these online shows, they realize that we plan for encores. The suspense has been dispelled.
Yes. And also, if they ever, for an instant, thought we were cool, that's been dispelled as well.
You know? That's probably for the best.
Let's do it. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep, child, sleep. Daylight is winning and night time's refraining, so sleep, my child. Sleep, sleep, my Isabella was safely in your carousel. Sleep through the spinning, just like your beginning, so sleep, my child. Dance, child, dance. Dance, child, dance. Daylight is winning and night time's refraining, so dance, my child. Dance, dance, my Isabella was safely in your carousel. Dance through the spinning, just like no beginning, so dance, my child. child. Sleep, sleep, my Isabella, safely in your carousel. Sleep through the spinning just like your beginning. So sleep, my child.
You're a dope percussion section back here.
Who said we don't have a drummer? Kind of looked in the mirror and I saw, who was that? I don't get no respect guy.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, I kind of looked in the mirror for a second and I'm like, oh crap. I guess I hit an age.
Do you think we'll have in the future, we'll have an Abney Park drum section where there's like 5 people and each of them play one instrument of a drum set? So there's like one guy on the hi-hat, one guy on the bass.
Everybody just stands and plays one thing. Guy with a triangle and he just like changes the chords. All right, should we do another song? These are our encores. Yay! One more song. One more song. Oh, thank you for requesting one more song, us. Feel beaten, battered, and abused. You either treat me like a king, or else I'm misused. Can't say it means a thing the way you spin me around. You're building me up, then you're tearing me down. You say you love me, then you hold all these things above me. Can't say I love you, looks to change me to the man that I will never be. I feel beaten, battered, and abused. You either treat me like a king, or else I'm misused. Can't say it means a thing the way you spin me around. You're building me up and you're tearing me down. You say you love me, then you hold all these things above me. Can't say I love, you push to change me to the man that I will never be. I feel beaten, battered, and abused. You either treat me like a king, or else I'm misused. Can't say it means a thing the way you spin me around. You're building me up and you're tearing me down. Love me, then you hold all these things above me. Can say I love, you push to change me to the man that I will never be. I feel beaten, battered, and abused. You either treat me like a king, or else I'm misused. Can say it means a thing the way you spin me around. You're building me up and you're tearing me down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last song of the night, unless you're coming to the after party, in which case, good for you. So this one's another cover, but I think it's one you guys will like. You've heard it 1,000 times before. But what are you guys giggling about? Do you know how disconcerting it is to be up there singing to the camera and hear you guys bust out laughing behind me? I'm like, what's going on behind me? So yeah, that's
I was just
kind of
gonna.
makes you nervous.
They're laughing because I brought out this big stick.
Oh, so the other thing that Carrie has been learning is to play the didgeridoo. Wait, hold on. Before he makes good didgeridoo noises, you should hear what an amateur sounds like doing this. This is what we all sound like on a didgeridoo.
Hey,
All right. Okay, Carrie, give us a little love. All this bit went in, it's not on the end. That is fantastic.
If you bought tickets to the after party, you could drunkenly hear me perform this. I mean, you might not be drunk, but I will be.
Just be sitting in the middle of the floor playing.
Every song will feature a 20-minute didgeridoo solo.
Here's the thing, though. Some of us, we don't need a didgeridoo to make a good didgeridoo noise. Listen to this. Didgeridoo a cappella. All right, we better start this song.
Buy tickets to the after party. Next time, if you haven't.
Bang bang. A chitty bang bang. A chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. 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 Chitty bang bang, chitty chitty. Oh, you pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. Hand in, pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, what we'll do. Near far in a motor car, what a happy time we'll spend. Bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, a fun for fended friend. Bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, a fun for fended friend. You're sleek as a thoroughbred, your seats on a feather bed, you turn everybody's head today. We'll glide on a motor trip with pride in our ownership, the envy of all you someday. Oh, chitty, you chitty, pretty chitty, bang bang, chitty, chitty, bang bang, we love you. And chitty, pretty chitty, bang bang, chitty, bang bang, what we'll do. Dear chitty, far chitty, in a motor car, what a happy time we'll spend. Bang bang, pretty chitty, bang bang, a fun for fended friend. Bang bang, pretty chitty, bang bang, a fun for fended. Oh, chitty, pretty chitty, bang bang, fun for fended friend. Oh, chitty, bang bang, 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 chitty, chitty bang bang, chitty 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 bang bang, chitty, chitty bang bang. Oh, you pretty chitty bang bang, chitty, chitty bang bang, we love you. And in pretty chitty bang bang, chitty, chitty bang bang, what we'll do. Near far in a motor car, what a happy time we'll spend. Bang bang, chitty, chitty bang bang, a fun for fended friend. Bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, a fun for fended friend. You're sleek as a thoroughbred, your sheets are a feather bed that turn everybody's head today. We'll glide on our motor ship with pride in our ownership, the envy of all we someday. Oh, chitty, you chitty, pretty chitty bang bang, chitty, chitty bang bang, we love you. And chitty, pretty chitty bang bang, chitty, chitty bang bang, what we'll do. Yeah, chitty, far chitty in a motor car, what a happy time we'll spend. Bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, a fine for fended friend. Bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, a fine for fended friend. Fine for fended friend. Fans, friends, and family, thank you guys so much
for coming to another Abney Park live streaming concert. It means the world to us. I hope you guys are having as much fun as we are having. It has been a blast. For tonight, we're going to say goodnight for another couple of months, and we will see you guys at the next show. Thanks for turning out. Hope to see you there.
Yeah, thanks for buying tickets and showing up.
Good night.
It would be a boring concert without you.